can see you.
Yay!
Yay! And it says that my video is trying to load.
Oh.
You can't see me, can you?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm on my pajama. That's not a problem, right?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Okay.
So just to make sure I have it documented, is it okay that I am recording you with audio and video today?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no problem.
Wonderful. So hopefully my video turns on. If not, is this weird for you?
No,
Okay.
not a problem.
Just know that I'm like nodding and smiling a lot when you're talking. I am, in fact,
Okay.
yes. Well, thank you for taking the time to talk with me. I really appreciate it.
No problem. Here where I live, there's no studies of that nature. So whatever I can do to help you, I'll be glad.
Yeah.
I want to read it after.
Oh, absolutely. I plan to keep you as involved as you are willing to be.
Okay, thank you.
So yeah, I sent you some questions, I think.
Yeah.
So you kind of...
have
Oh, go ahead.
here.
Oh, no, it's fine.
Oh, you have it.
I have
right?
them, yeah.
Okay.
But just so nothing is shocking that I'm going to ask you.
I read it, but I don't have it. I didn't print it.
No.
And I was trying to speak with you through my laptop, but it doesn't work. I don't know why. And so I'm on my iPad, and I can't see.
No problem at all. I'll just ask you the questions and
Thank you.
Yeah. And then if there's anything during this that you don't want to answer, or anything that I don't ask that you want to talk about, just let me know. Mm-hmm. I'm pretty flexible.
Okay.
So my biggest question is, how did you become a fat fashion blogger?
Well, I always had a big crush on fashion. And here, I don't know if you know Portugal, but it's not a big country. And here, the fashion world, it's not very development, just a couple of big designers and a couple of stylists. And so I always love to search and see what the other ones outside were doing. And a couple of years ago, I decided that it was time to know a little bit more. And so I started to search for fashion bloggers and plus-size bloggers too. And so I found out that there were many bloggers in UK.
Yeah.
And I started to connect with them. And so I made some friendships, and they kind of, created, always said that I should do one, but I didn't have many time because I was working in other stuff, my personal job, and so. But on December 2012, I thought, okay, this is it. I want to be a part of this world too. And so I created Mary's Big Closet. Yay. Because here in Portugal, it's just me and two other girls that are plus size bloggers.
Wow.
Because, in Portugal, I don't know, we have lots of fat girls who are awesome. But I think that they're too ashamed to show themselves. And all the bloggers are, like 86 measures. And so I started really connected to those UK bloggers, that helped me in the beginning. And, I took baby steps, and now it is what it is. And, in Portugal, I'm becoming to have some readers. And it's working lately. It's working pretty good because, Portuguese ladies leave me comments and send me emails and said that I'm a kind of inspiration for them. That don't show themselves and don't love themselves, and I try to help them, in the way I can. And I took a fashion and image consultant at MBA.
Yeah.
That that I ended in February, and who knows? Maybe I can, work a little harder and more serious in this field, because you have image and consultants there, right?
I think we do, but they're not. It's something
I'm like the Rachel Zoe, but
yeah.
normal people. I don't know. I think because I heard the term, but I don't know if you call it. I think it's like kind of a stylist.
Stylist, yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
But regular people that don't have, tons of money. And I wish, I was hoping that I could work with real girls, not the Hollywood type of girls here in Portugal, just the and help them love themselves as they are.
Yeah. So have you been able to work with people since you started this website?
I think so. Not, do the fashion jobs that you sometimes see, for instance, the UK girls do. This weekend they had that Curvisa event, for instance, and here we don't have that kind of brands or that kind of companies that make a bet on plus size. But I managed to help some of my readers, to some special occasions, or sometimes in their life they were not that well, and I think I managed to give them some strength.
That's
to
awesome.
move forward.
Yeah. So do you get paid to do it at all?
No.
You don't charge for the advice? Okay.
No, not yet. Maybe when I'm a Rachel Zoe. No, but not yet. No. I only got paid for a couple of posts I made on my blog, and for plus size brands, UK plus size brands. That's but only like twice or three times, not much more.
Okay.
Here, I don't know if you know, Portugal is in a kind of a crisis, and so if you don't are a standard blogger, that have plenty of readers, and you don't get much of money support.
Interesting.
Or paid posts. So I got paid from those UK brands, but I don't think Portuguese brands are interested in it. So I don't advertise either. So
okay.
I'm not making this some kind of. Maybe I should, but I'm not making this like some kind of a personal business or so. Not yet. Maybe who knows? There are a few bloggers here in Portugal that do that, and for instance, it's their daily job.
Yeah.
But I'm not on that stage yet. Maybe who knows? Maybe if I. Because I do it for fun. I do it because I like to take some pictures and, think about the outfits to wear, and think about some tips and advices that I sometimes write. But maybe, in the future.
So this jumps down a little bit, but this is on my list of questions. Tell me about, so you said that there have been a couple times when you have gotten not corporate sponsorship but like gotten paid. Tell me more about what that was. Did they like gift you the clothes, or did they pay you for writing a review?
Sometimes, one paid me in cash. They first they told me that they would give me some clothes that I just had to go to their website and choose. But then, I don't know, something happened, and they said that they preferred to pay me. So I just, and pretty good. I must
nice.
say.
Yeah.
Because it's, I don't know, you have it there, Simple B.
Yes.
B?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And so they just told me what was the goal of the post. So I just went to their website and chose my favorite items and wrote about it. And another one was Taking Shape, also from UK. It's actually it's from Australia, but they were trying to enter the UK market. And so they just told me, okay, this is our catalog. Just choose choose the pieces that you love. And I chose, and they actually sent me everything.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I gotta get in on
thought
this.
they said they were only like, well, okay, she chose like 5 or 6 things, and they will send me just 1 or 2, but they were pretty nice. And, that's it. I understand because, my connection to those UK bloggers, I know that I have a lot of readers in UK too. Mm-hmm. So that's why I also write my posts in English, first in Portuguese, of course, but then in English, because they were my first readers.
Oh, interesting.
I always wrote in Portuguese and in English, but my first readers were from England, and so I think that's why the brand got interest. I don't know.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. So does it affect? So this kind of jumps back up then a little bit too. How do you choose the clothes? Tell me about where you buy them. What's your style? And then does the corporate sponsorship like that ever change what you would post or what?
No.
Okay.
No.
Cool.
No. They also give me freedom to choose what I like, and that's pretty good because I don't think I would wear something that I don't like, or I think I prefer not to get the clothes or not to get paid to do something that it's not me, Mm-hmm. So I think I'm a kind of casual chic person. And
I like that, yeah.
I got my, I read a lot of fashion blogs and magazines, so I think I get my inspiration from there. Also, I like to just sit down on the street in the cafe and look to people, just see them walking by. And I got my ideas from that, but I'm not, I'm not a person of big, bold colors. I like to wear them once in a while, but not my daily style. Mm-hmm. But that's where my inspiration comes from. And, I just like to create sometimes things. Sometimes it works just great, and I think it's me. Sometimes it doesn't, mm-hmm. But, learn with our mistakes. And I don't, sometimes I wear some outfits that I don't like to see myself in it, but I also sometimes wear outfits that I don't like to see myself on it. But my mom, that's my big critic. She always says, "Okay, that's great," but I don't wear them twice because for me, I have to be comfortable.
Yeah.
And it's like the first thing that an outfit has to be. And sometimes it's not, even if my mom says so. So
Yep.
For her to be happy, and then out of the list.
Nice. Yeah. So, do you have a favorite outfit that you wrote about?
Oh.
Yeah.
My last one. I don't know. Always my last one. I try to. I love all my outfits. I love my dresses. I love my skirts, my pants, I think I only post outfits that I love. Mm-hmm. I must say that. Only if, I don't know if you saw that I'm in some blog challenges, and sometimes the challenges is not quite me. Mm-hmm. And sometimes those are not my favorite looks. But besides that, I always post the looks that I like, and sometimes things that those things that I was speaking about that doesn't work, I prefer not to show them because I don't feel comfortable in it. So it's not. I just maybe next time, not this time, and so I just don't post it. I like to post things that I like because, as you can see, I'm always smiling in the pictures, and so I have to be happy with the clothes I'm wearing. And not, just like thinking, okay, is this good? Is it not this good?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why always the last outfit. I think
I like that.
And I don't have a chosen one.
Yeah.
But, if I go to a party, my party dresses, that sometimes I show it, especially in summer, because here in summer we have a lot of parties. And so dresses are like a choice. But I love them a lot. But I also love the work, the looks that I have to take to work. And so.
Yeah. Well, that's cool. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that makes sense.
Like
I mean, if it's your style. Yeah.
I love accessories and everything that has to do with statement necklace and earrings and, rings. But I think it's sometimes my look is quite basic, but then I throw up a big statement necklace and I think it makes all the difference.
I like that. I think we have similar styles personally.
Great.
Yeah. But I mean, I follow you for a reason, right? Like.
Thank you.
So jumping back up a little bit, who are your favorite bloggers or plus size role models? Who inspires you?
Oh.
Yeah, you said a lot of UK folks.
Yeah, a lot of UK folks, I love them all, the girls, like, I have Mrs. Beebe, Leia, but I have to say that, the most famous ones are like Adele. I love Adele.
Yeah.
I adore Adele. I think I could. I love Queen Latifah. I think she's so stylish. I don't know, Melissa McCarthy. She's so, so, so cute. Not always the best option that she's dressing, but,
Yeah.
But I think that sometimes she could use a stylist like me to dress her.
Right. You should let her know. You should send her a message.
But I think she's a good statement of our world, that she's proud of her curves, and so I think she's a good flag, I don't know, let me think more. Adele is for sure. I don't know. Mostly UK bloggers, and of course there's a big. I don't know how's her name. A French girl, Stephanie from France. She's from Switzerland, but she has a French blog. It's Le Big Beauty. Okay. I don't know if you know her.
No.
Okay.
Who in the UK do you follow? I wonder if I've interviewed any of them.
I think everyone.
Everyone?
I love Emma from The Millards. I don't know if you know her. A blog that she has with her husband. Just Leia from Just Me, Leia.
Oh, yep. Yeah.
I love Leia. I think she's amazing. She has, a disease that it's pretty hard to live with. But I think she's always, sometimes she has a bad day, but she's always smiling and, having fun. Let me think more. Mrs. Beebe. I don't know. There are so many. I have to check my list.
I can look too. Yeah, I was just wondering if there was like, I've always followed so and so.
I follow them. Sorry, I always follow them. I read their blogs daily, so it's my in the night when I have some free time.
Yeah.
After my favorite soap opera, I just grab my iPad and just read their posts and see what they have been doing lately, and like to follow up what they're doing, and mostly in in Instagram and Facebook they always go and post stuff, and I like to follow and see because here sometimes I feel kind of lonely, because what I've told you earlier, those two girls that are plus sizes and have blogs, they don't post quite often. And for me, this is for fun, but I take it a little bit serious because I try to post daily and all that stuff, but they don't do it on a regular basis. They are not so interested in fashion as I am. And so sometimes I kind of feel bit lonely. And because I like to speak with persons and change ideas and, and so that's why I turned myself into UK. I found out now some Spanish bloggers I love Anna too. It's Ana Gautier from Spain. She's amazing. Uh, she has a blog that is called El Ricón de Ana Chu. And she's so amazing. And I got to know her a couple of months, like 6 months ago, I think. And become friends. And now I got to know some of Spanish bloggers, because in Spain there are a few more than here in Portugal. Not many, but I think there are like half a dozen. Maybe.
Which is still like twice as many as Portugal.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but here there are, so I managed to speak with Anna, and so,
cool.
And I think they're all also a source of inspiration to me. So.
Yeah. Oh, awesome.
I think that fashion is this too, you have to exchange ideas, speak to persons, because that's what make it work.
So that segues perfectly into my next question. What does fat fashion mean to you? Plus size fashion mean to you? Yeah.
I don't think that we have to be a specific kind of fashion. I don't know if you understand what I want. I think we can wear everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just because we're fat that we don't. Okay, so you're fat, you're not allowed to wear horizontal stripes or big patterns, or I don't wear them because it's not my style.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, stripes I like, but big bold prints are not my thing.
Yeah.
And as I told you, I'm like a casual chic. I like more basic pieces, but I don't wear them because I'm fat. I don't wear them because it's not my style. I don't think that what those big designers said, that people that have extra pounds can wear. No, I think we make our own fashion. So I don't. I think, are you understanding me what I'm saying? You don't have okay, so for instance, Versace do this for regular, and then he does that to plus size. No, I think if they were a little bit smarter, they would do fashion in all sizes, and they would earn a lot of money for it. Yeah. I don't know. Have you heard about a brand that it's Mango?
No.
No? So you should look for it in the internet. It's AMANGO. It's Mango.
Okay.
It's from Spain. I can show you later.
Yeah.
I can just leave them the link after our conversation. And Mango is like, I don't know, a big street fashion brand. Lots of stores in every world, and there's another one from Spain too that it's called Zara. I don't know if you heard it.
No.
So what has Mango done? Mango, Anis from the Mango owner is plus size, and she also, like us, have a bit of a hard time finding clothes, and she convinced her uncle to make a plus size collection in their stores.
Oh, awesome.
And so they launched Violeta, and it's not that perfect, but it's a great basic collection. And so I think they are going to earn a lot of money. A lot. So now, because Mango, for instance, is a pretty famous store here in Portugal, but it only has until size 44. I think it's 16 around in US.
Yep.
Maybe 14, 16. I'm not sure of the, if the size, but it's for regulars. Let's call it this way.
Yeah.
And I think they saw this huge opportunity in the market, and I think they're going to earn a lot of money.
Yeah.
Later I'll leave you the link and you can see it.
Yeah, that'd be great.
And I think it's selling, I don't know if it's worldwide yet on the internet, but I think they are already in 40 stores here in Portugal and Spain, and there's no one else. So you can see.
So that's like the place
mostly
to go.
here, when I want to buy some, I'm a size 18, UK size 18. In America. So when I want to buy some clothes, I just go online because I got tired of going to the shops. And see things that I enjoyed and they didn't fit me,
Yeah.
or they were too tight. Or the ladies in the stores always look to me and says, "How do you are going to get in that?" So I just got tired, and I think 90% of my things are bought online. I don't like shopping either, so
yeah.
but I think that Mango with that idea are going to bring plus size girls to the stores, because they're unique. Mm-hmm. So you don't have to concern yourself more about, okay, so I need some clothes, where I go. You go to Mango and you have it there. Nice. And I think if brands thought a little bit more about it, I think they could earn a lot of money with it, because you don't have to separate things. And I think you make your own fashion. You don't, if you feel comfortable in it, I think that's the prior thing. And so, I think most of the brands, and I have to say this, are kind of old-fashioned.
Oh, yeah.
Plus-size brands are kind of, because, okay, you're plus-size, now you have to look like a potato bag. And so you don't like to, things with great cuts or a little bit modern. No, you have to look like your grandma. No offense.
Yeah.
But they don't think fashion,
Yeah.
They just think, okay, they need something to dress, so just get them dressed in something. But I'll show you later. I'll show you Violeta, and you will see it, and I think you will understand better what I'm saying. Because here it's a smaller country, so our reality it's a little bit more difficult than yours. For instance, mm-hmm. I think you have those big malls and warehouses mm-hmm. where you get more easily, mm-hmm. but here we don't. And so I think this was pretty good, and I think that here in Portugal the market is it's changing, and I think in the future nearby brands will see that plus sizes girls are here, and they deserve to wear pretty clothes too.
Yeah, it's like we make up such a large part of the market. Come on, yeah.
I think those here who earn more are the people that make I don't know how to say it in English. People who know how to make dresses. You just mm-hmm. go there and pay for a dress, and she makes a dress.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Like a seamstress or someone who a dressmaker. Yeah.
A dressmaker.
Yeah.
Yeah, because here there's a big market for those kind of ladies that do it, because plus sizes girls, for instance, that have weddings or mm-hmm. some special occasion, but they don't have a store where they can buy a pretty dress. So most of them just go and buy the material, and then she makes it.
Wow, is that super expensive?
Yeah, it's it's a way for a lot of people to earn money. Mm-hmm. But I think that if brands were more aware of it, they could earn lots of money too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because then it turns too expensive, because you have to pay for the material, then pay for the job, and and sometimes you dress like that. For instance, for a wedding, you pay like €100, mm-hmm. and if you go I buy mine online, and I have a friend. If I buy mine online, and if it needs a little thing here and there, my mom just fix it. Mm-hmm. But sometimes I'm comfortable with buying online, but some of my friends aren't, mm-hmm. and so they choose to go to buy the material and buy the lady. And I buy like 3 dresses with the price of 1.
Yeah, exactly. So expensive.
Yeah, but I understand for some people, internet it's like because you have to feel and all that stuff. But if I don't like it, I just send it back.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah.
It's pretty easy now these days,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. A lot easier than it used to be.
Yeah.
But it'd still be more fun to go to the store,
It is. But here we don't have options, so we have to be practical.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, let's see. I think we've covered everything in the first two sections. Oh, okay. So you mentioned rude shop people. Like if you go to the store and they kind of look at you like, how are you going to fit into this? So since becoming a fashion blogger, a plus size fashion blogger, have you experienced trolls or rude, mean people?
For as amazing that may sound, I never had a hater comment left in my blog yet.
Nice. Not good, yeah.
Yeah, and so I don't have that haters that I see most of the girls, not even in the blog or in the Facebook, for instance. I don't have, I had some comments like, you're not truly a plus size because, okay, whatever. But not like those comments that really push you back, but down. I didn't have it. I didn't have it yet. I think they will appear someday.
Right, they're always out there.
But I can't say that I have a bad experience with the blog. Of course, that in my daily life I already have it, but just comes out in one ear and left with the other, and I just don't pay much attention to it. But I know that there are some girls that suffer a little bit with it, and I don't know. I don't understand why people, just want to do you harm for nothing. You're just saying bad shit. Sorry.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah.
But just you have to think that the other side as a human being and that has feelings, and most of the girls, most of the bloggers that I know are really confident girls that don't get them with those comments, but some don't, and become really sad. And I think people sometimes should think that we only have one life, and there's important things to do than just being a pain in the ass for the others.
So you said that, so not so much on the blog, which is awesome, but in your like daily life you have? Can you say more about that?
Yeah, but not now, not so much. But when I was younger, you always heard those comments, and boys will only see me as the fat girlfriend that they will never date. I can't say that they were bad for me or so. No, I know they weren't, I know that there are a lot of people that suffered a lot of more than me. But some things, some small episodes, but they didn't make a mess in me. I just don't give a shit.
I like it. Oh, I love that. So you said, one thing you said that I thought was really interesting, that you've heard comments like you're not really plus size. Can you say more about that?
Yeah, mostly Portuguese people.
Really?
I don't know why. Because everybody said, and I said, no, really? And I wish I could believe that, because then I could go to a store and fit anything that I would like.
Yeah.
But that doesn't happen. I just don't give a care. I don't care. I just post what I like, and if people don't like what I post, just don't go there and don't read it. So I like what I am. I like the way that I look. Of course, that I have some extra pounds. I know there are people that are fatter than me, people that are thinner than me. So I just don't give a damn. I don't give a damn if people don't like what I write. Just don't go there.
I love it. Oh, I love it. Yeah. Have you always been this confident?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
I always been fat all my life. But I can't say, for instance, I know that some girls have been through it, but I can't say that, for instance, I couldn't get a job because I'm fat. No, that doesn't haven't happened to me yet. So, and luckily I have a great family and great friends that love me the way that I am. I love them the way that I am. I was born in Holland, and as you may see, my parents were there like for 25 years, and so they had a little bit a more open mind than the regular Portuguese people. And I think that made a big influence in the way that me and my brother think, and the human beings that we became. And they always taught us to be what we are and to love each other as we are. So I didn't had, I have my bad days, as any girl. Yeah. Sometimes, some days I just wake up and
yeah.
But all in all, I don't think I have, of course, I have some confidence problems, mostly, but I don't think, not regarding the way that I look, that I have my bad days, but, I'm not like the queen of confidence, I think. But no, I sometimes read things in the other girls' blogs, and I don't think I've been there. That's for sure, because I like to. I'm a happy person, I'm a positive person, and bad things happen to me too. So, but here in Portugal, I don't know if you have it there, but we have like a traditional saying that you can see you can see the glass if it's half empty or half full.
Yeah.
And I see mine half full, so.
I love it. Yep. I'm the same
it's
way.
Like, in Portuguese, it makes a little bit more sense, but I think you got the idea.
Yeah. You might as well be positive, because this is the only life you have.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Awesome.
I have a bad relationship with anything that it's related to death and, that those issues. And so I like to think that I'm like a vampire and live forever.
Yep. Yep.
But I just don't want to spend, time crying and being sad. That's just, if I'm feeling like more down or more, I have my sad moments, of course, everyone has it, but just I'd like to think, okay, what can I do to be happier than,
I like it. So, do you feel like there's any risk involved in putting pictures of your body on the internet for people to see and judge?
Yeah. But nowadays, you see the most amazing things in the internet, and those awkward people do. And yesterday I was reading in a Brazilian. Brazilian has a lot of plus-size girls too, and bloggers. I read a few too, and I was reading. Then one of the girls was how do you say? She was connected through the internet to do a job, supposedly from a stylist, and he demanded that she took some pictures of her naked, only with no bra and so. And after a few months, and then he disappeared, and then after a few months, he started to blackmail her.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And I read that yesterday, and I thought, and it was in a newspaper, and she said to the newspaper that she didn't find that very weird in the beginning, because she was used to do other jobs, and mostly she was contacted through the internet, so she thought it was just one more, she's a plus size model, and then the guy started to blackmail her and like ask her for a lot of money, and she went down to the police, and they managed to catch him, and now he's arrested and being charged. But I don't think it has to do with the fact that I'm plus size. It has to do with the fact that internet has its dangers, because you see what sometimes happens to the children and all that stuff. So I don't think it's a specific. I think that nowadays internet, I like to see that as a pretty good thing, but we have to be aware of the dangers that it has related. But I don't think we can just run from it, because from the moment you start, you're online almost. And so I think we need to be careful, yes, but, and for instance, I don't like to show, I never showed image in bra and panties, for instance, because I don't think it's appropriate. And, I'm like a shy person too, so I don't think I would like to see myself in it. But I've shown pictures in bathing suits and all that stuff. So, but I don't think it has to do with the fact of being plus size. We have to be a lot of careful with internet, and mostly with who we speak on the internet.
Yeah.
And who we trust and see. Sometimes we got mails and all that stuff, and we need to be sure who is on the other side.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Because there are always some, pretty stupid men that like to do this kind of stuff.
There's always creepers out there.
Yeah. Not only online, but
exactly. But in real life
nowadays, mostly online.
Exactly. Okay, so I think my next question is: do you consider yourself an activist? Why or why not?
Well, I never thought myself as it.
Yeah.
But maybe I'm not worldwide, but maybe here in my small country, I like maybe I can say that, I like, one of the goals of my blog is to show to other people, other women, mostly women.
Yeah.
I have some men, but mostly women, that they shouldn't be ashamed of what they are, and no matter what size. I have a great line that I always say, that great style has no size.
Yes.
So, and I think that's the message I want to go with my blog. And maybe I am a little bit of an activist. I like, sometimes I have written posts about plus size and about being plus size here, and sometimes things that sometimes happen. I remember that once I just went by a store and saw a big letter, like a big size is available. And I just went, oh, that's a big news, because it shouldn't be a news. It should be, you understand? It should be.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be announced. I should be allowed to go to that store and don't have to think if he could have my size or not. I think I am a little bit of an activist here in Portugal.
Awesome.
But worldwide, no. I like to have a voice, and to leave my voice about it. But since I never participated in like a plus size fashion week, like the one that happened in London or so, but I like to write about plus size, and I had a column in a website, a Portuguese website, that related to fashion. It ended a couple of weeks ago, but there I had written about being a plus size and what to wear, not to wear, those kinds of stuff, related to the trends that were on it in that time. And I think my tiny voice will
awesome.
getting somewhere,
Yeah. Well, I mean, I heard it over in the States. Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah, but mostly, I don't know how you achieved it, how you found my blog, but I think you found it through the UK, right? Because of no?
Maybe. Are you on Tumblr?
No.
No. Then it must have been, maybe it was through the UK bloggers. I have it written down somewhere, how I found.
Yeah. Because I only have blog. I know that in the States, Tumblr is quite famous, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know it quite well. And you think I should go for it?
There's a lot of people who use it, kind of like how they use Instagram just to like repost things. It's an easy way, pretty easy way to get followers. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to check it out.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Cool.
It's always great to, have a little bit one more source.
Exactly.
Here we don't have it. It's like Twitter. I have Twitter, but in Portugal there's like 1,000 users of Twitter. Here we have a lot of Facebook and Instagram, but
those are
not
the big ones.
Portuguese are not a Twitter persons. But I have it, to speak with the girls from UK.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool.
But now Facebook, they already have Facebook too. So mostly I use Facebook. I don't have the time to have so many social networks working. So sometimes for me it's quite hard to manage all that things because I work.
Yeah.
And this is like a hobby.
So what's your other job?
I work in sports for the disabled. Paralympics.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if you heard it. I work in the Portuguese Paralympics. Cool. I'm like the manager of the Portuguese Paralympics.
Nice. Yeah, I bet that's pretty time consuming, huh?
Yeah. But disabled persons are. I think they got the way that I am. Also, is very influenced by them. Because they don't give a damn about the way they look.
Yeah.
They just are happy the way they are and with the things. I know that to sports only arrive like the successful cases, that because, some people have a car accident and lose 2 legs, for instance, and don't react in a positive way, and suicide tax here is very high. Mm-hmm. But I'm luckily where I work, we only meet the successful ones.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
The ones that see that sport is a way to go and the way to get their life back, or the way to achieve some goals. But they taught me, I already knew, but also they taught me not to give a damn about the way that I look. I have to be concerned about the person that I am. So I think that also, influenced, related to the conversation we're having a little bit ago. I think that, and it's a very stimulating job. Daily we learn things.
Yeah. How long did you work there?
For 8 years.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Yeah. And I already lived for many things. I went to Paralympic Games. For instance, I think everyone once in life should go to, and maybe just to see it, and to learning and become a better person. I think awesome. If you had that opportunity, you should go for it.
Totally. Awesome. Well, cool. Okay, I think I just have one question left.
Okay.
I think we've done a good job of getting through all of them, yeah. What advice do you have for plus-size women, for other plus-size women? Any parting thoughts that you would want to share?
I think people really, and I think people, mostly girls, because plus-size men don't have, like this confidence. Mm-hmm. I don't know any plus-size men that have confidence issues.
Yeah. Right?
I don't know. Really, my brother is plus-size, and he had never had problems with that, and never had problems with girls, and all that stuff. So he's married, he has like 3 sons, and a 4th is on the way, so I think, confidence is more of a girl's problem, and I think girls just have to accept the way that they are, they have to love the way that they look, no matter what size, and they just have to be good persons, The most important thing in life for me, it's to be happy and to be a good person, and I know there are a lot of bitches out there, but just don't give a damn about it, just be happy and be happy, concerned, take care of ourselves and try to be a better person each day, but don't give a damn about the others. Just the ones that are important to us.
I love it. Yeah. Awesome. Well, that's the end of all the questions that I had planned. Was there anything else that you wanted to talk about, or you want to talk more?
I don't know. Okay. I would spend the rest of the evening speaking with about it because I feel sorry because like this kind of thoughts and studies in here they don't exist, and I took that fashion MBA. I spoke about it, but my college is in management and sports management, so it has nothing to do with this kind of studies. But I wish I could have more girls to speak about it here. And sometimes I feel like, okay, let's make a difference here in Portugal. But I don't like to work alone.
Yeah.
And I don't have anyone to want the same thing. It now is appearing in online brands that already contact me and want to make a difference. And I don't know if it's going to be a project. It's too early to say. But I wish that here things were different. Sometimes I feel like, okay, I'm going to say goodbye to Portugal and just go to UK or something, because they have like all these events that they get together a lot and manage to speak with each other and be with each other, and it's great. I wish I had it here.
Yeah, but, the community.
One step at a time.
Yeah. Yep.
I think things will change eventually, and Portuguese girls will come out of the closet and feel, the need to express themselves. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll speak about it. We have a contact, and we'll speak more often.
Oh yeah.
So hopefully in like a couple of years I'm going to say, Kate, everything has changed here.
Yeah, exactly.
And come to Portugal.
Exactly. Well, I mean, I'd love to follow up. Totally. Yeah.
Have you been to Europe?
I've been only the UK.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
UK is nothing compared to Portugal. UK is always foggy and grey and has a lot of sheep. Here we don't have sheep.
Not very
It's
fun.
much sunnier and hotter than there. I love UK, but not the weather.
Oh, I totally understand. Yeah.
Yeah. Because now things there are better, because this winter they had like rain like for 4 months. I think I would like just give a gun, put a gun in my hand. Because, here it's good because we have sun. It's like that Brazilian hot.
Yeah. Oh, that would be so nice. Where I live, it is winter like 6 months out of the year. And it is dark and gross and cold and scary.
And it was, I don't know if it's in your area, but I saw it that in LA, I don't know if it was LA, that was pretty cold this winter in the US. It's like the coldest one.
Yeah, it's a record-breaking, and snow and ice and in places that never get it. Yeah.
Yeah, and people dressed like onions with clothes and clothes and clothes.
You can't put your arms down because you're wearing so many layers of coats.
Yeah. Like snow.
It's miserable.
Yeah, I understand. No, but here we don't have it. Like where I live, I think like 10 degrees tops.
Oh, God.
We don't have that. We have cold days, but not. And we don't have snow here.
That's awesome. I have to come to Portugal.
Yeah, you do. And we'll meet.
Absolutely.
And I'll show you amazing places and our amazing food.
Yes.
Yes. That's smashing, and you will love it, and then you will want to live here for the rest of your life.
Oh, I'm sure. I thought the UK, I'm like, I could live here. I cannot imagine a place even better. Like, totally.
Most of UKs come to live here in area that we have in the south that is called Algarve, because it has amazing beaches, and so when they get the retirement, they come to Portugal. We have like a lot, like they made a study, and I think there are already like 30,000 people from UK and Northern Europe that come here to live.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's the place to go. Yeah.
It's not a big country, so everything that you need, it's, you don't have to drive much in the car to get it, and the weather is pretty good.
Nice.
It is.
They just need more plus-size fashion.
Yeah.
And then it would be perfect.
Yeah. Indeed. Yeah, it would.
Awesome. Well, so the next steps with all of this, I'm going to write up what we talked about. I think I'm probably going to send it away to get it written up by someone else because it'll take forever.
Okay.
But I would like to share
it. To do that?
Huh?
You have someone to do that?
Yeah, there are services that do transcription. So they'd listen to the audio and write it out.
Great.
Yeah, but I would like to share that with you if you're interested, and then you can read, you could read it over if you want to, and then let me know if there are parts that I got wrong. Where you're like, oh no, I didn't mean it like that.
Kind of a review.
Yeah, just to make sure. And then in different stages of writing up this document, this dissertation, I'd love to share it with you. And let me know at any point if you feel like I'm misrepresenting the things that you said, because I would hate to do that.
No.
Awesome. But it'll be done.
I just have to apologize because last week was awful in work, and I forgot to answer to your email.
No problem at all.
No.
Yeah, no problem at all. I'm pretty flexible. I have a year to get this done. So yeah, within the next year we'll keep talking, and I'll share stuff with you, and I'll let you know if I end up buying a ticket to Portugal.
You do.
Because I will.
Just make it a goal, a life goal.
Yes, exactly.
Just
as it should
go
be.
to Portugal.
As it should be.
Not the Caribbean or that stuff.
Yeah.
Just come to Portugal. You won't regret it.
I like it. I like it a lot. Awesome. Well, that's all I've got.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you. Just anything that you need, I'm here. You have my Skype, you have my Facebook.
Yes.
So just, or my email, just give me a ring and I'm here.
Awesome. Okay. I will. Thanks so much, Mary. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.